Liverpool chats TV. Jamie's back again. Live stream on the screen. What's happening? Paper talk flying round. Names in every bar. 1 minute it's a rumor, next it's gone too far. Who you got? Who's it gonna be? Left side pace or wallet free? Keep it coming, don't shut it down. Type in your shout, we're running it round. Liverpool chats TV. Say it loud with me. Liverpool chats TV. Breaking news, we'll see. Winger in, defender in. Who will it be? Liverpool chats TV. We'll hear it here, believe. Jamie's on the mic, checking every page. Quotes and little whispers, filling up the gauge. One source says maybe, one says not a chance. We're all sat here waiting for the next big glance. Yellow paper, red paper, names across the line. Every chat's a headline when the hour is live. Keep it coming, don't slow it down. Type in your guess, let it come round. Oh, Liverpool chats TV. Say it loud with me. Liverpool chats TV. Breaking news, we'll see. Winger in, defender in. Who will it be? Liverpool chats TV. We'll hear it here, believe. Lights on, eyes on the threat. Every little update rolling ahead. Talk of a winger, talk of a wall. One big signing or nothing at all. Liverpool chats TV. Say it loud with me. Liverpool chats TV. Breaking news, we'll see. Winger in, defender in. Who will it be? Liverpool chats TV. We'll hear it here, believe. Liverpool chats TV. Jamie's back again. Live stream on the screen. What's happening? Paper talk flying round. Names in every bar. 1 minute it's a rumor, next it's gone too far. Who you got? Who's it gonna be? Left side pace or wallet free? Keep it coming, don't shut it down. Type in your shout, we're running it round. Liverpool chats TV. Say it loud with me. Liverpool chats TV. Breaking news, we'll see. Winger in, defender in. Who will it be? Liverpool chats TV. We'll hear it here, believe. Jamie's on the mic, checking every page. Quotes and little whispers, filling up the gauge. One source says maybe, one says not a chance. We're all sat here waiting for the next big glance. Yellow paper, red paper, names across the line. Every chat's a headline when the hour is live. Keep it coming, don't slow it down. Type in your guess, let it come round. Oh, Liverpool chats TV. Say it loud with me. Liverpool chats TV. Breaking news, we'll see. Winger in, defender in. Who will it be? Liverpool chats
You know, I had it on loop. What a dickhead.
I was dancing there, man, waiting around.
Do you know what? I was sitting there and thinking, I swear this is just played twice. I just didn't realise I had it on loop. That would have been going all night. Pick up, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Thank you very much for joining me again. Obviously, I was live earlier, but we got some more news to talk about tonight. So I hope everyone's doing well. And I've got Fozzie with me. How you doing, Fozzie?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just finished the show, obviously. Coming on your one. It's always good. Listen, if you call, I'm there, bro. You know that, man.
Mm-hmm. I put the signal out and Fozzie's there. That's all
You know what? I'll put this there because Hassam's one, there's a lot of Romanians in his channel and they start doing super chats on a regular. So I said, let me put it back on, man. See what we'll get over here.
She's a legend, man. I love that.
Yeah, bro. He said, don't put Stojkov next time. Just put him on there, man. Just put Haji on there. Yeah.
He's a legend, man. Yeah, his son's dog shit, but he was good.
Yeah, his son's wrong.
Has there ever been a son footballer better than their dad?
You know what? I don't. Chiesa, you could say probably. His dad was great, but
it was his dad, Enzo, wasn't it?
Federico. Yeah,
I can't remember. I think he was pretty good, though, wasn't he? What was he around in the 90s, weren't he?
Yeah, he's with the Baggios and all that stuff.
He played in Euro 96, didn't he?
Yeah. He played at Anfield as well. And that's what they said when he signed for Liverpool Football Club. Yeah, he's Enrico. That's it. Enrico Chiesa. That's it.
Enrico. That's it.
Yeah.
Thuram. No.
Thuram. Are you mad? Do you know his dad? Oh my! See, this is what I'm saying.
Iniestas has won.
Yeah. That's that. He's on the ball. He's on the ball.
Yeah. That's the one. Erling Haaland. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, Thuram. No, his dad was great.
He's a beast of a defense. Nobody can get past him. Nobody can get past him, man.
Yeah,
apart from R9. R9, I think, is the only one that probably had joy against them. But R9 can have a joy against anybody.
It's R9, ain't it?
It's R9. Yeah.
You lose out to R9, it's not really a big deal.
It's not. Did you see that video when they were all like in Fast 98 when they were talking about him?
Yeah.
You must have seen it, Jay. It was Desai.
Yeah, they love him, man.
It was Desai, Thuram, the manager. And all the other defenders, I think, who was it? Was it Blanc, innit? No, what's his name?
Yeah.
LeBouf, that's it. They were all like talking about Ronaldo and his fast feet. How can we stop him? And then I think that's how he said he did about 5 step overs. I didn't even know where the ball was.
No, yeah. And now obviously we know what happened to him because I remember that World Cup final. Everyone was like, Ronaldo,
Jay, they did something in it. They did something, Jay.
Ronaldo went on the team sheet the first start with, wasn't he? But he had panic attacks, didn't he?
Supposedly.
Panic attacks, didn't he? So it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird.
Supposedly, listen, France, World Cup final in France, you know what I mean? And the unstoppable guy, you got to stop him somewhere, somehow, you know what I mean, Jay? Yeah, I know it's conspiracy, but, come on, man. He never had these things before, he said. It arrived all of a sudden. He was shivering all that. Yeah.
I woke up the night before the World Cup final. I couldn't breathe.
I woke up in a hospital bed. Nah.
Yeah. What was you taking the night before? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know, man. Yeah. That's what I want to know about it. Big up the chat, though. I hope everyone's doing well. Big up everyone here. I appreciate you. I know it's another show, but I don't do shows that much this summer because there's fuck all to talk about. But
man.
I'm
it's too repetitive, isn't it, Jay?
Yeah, and that's one thing I don't want to do. I always tell my chat that, I don't want to. Yeah, big up Josh for the raid. I don't want to be here sitting here and just talking about the same thing every single day. It's not. Becomes a bit boring, and I'll be bored with it. Not alone the audience,
Yeah.
But look, we're back twice in one day because there's some news, actual news. Yeah, be out Josh with the raid, man. Be out everyone coming in from Josh's channel. Be out Fozzie with the raid as well earlier.
Come on, man.
Yeah, be out my man. Josh will be here in a minute as well, and hopefully Cal as well can send him the links. Hopefully they'll be here in a bit as well. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way in. And then moderators, if you can put Fozzie's channel in the link in the chat, so everyone go and subscribe to it, I'd appreciate that. Big up Darryl, been a member for 10 months as well. Much love.
Ooh, come on, Daryl.
Love you. There was a Maradona and R9 picture standing next to each other at halftime show, and they comment, and also some commented Katie Price and yeah. So when we were doing the World Cup, me and Drift were doing the watch along for the World Cup final, yeah. And when R9 came out in that blue tracksuit, I went to Drift. Why does R9 look like Harvey Price? Because he had his hair up like that.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Blue tracksuit was like a bit of weight on him. I was like, yeah. And then an hour later, I'm looking at Twitter, and everyone on Twitter is thinking exactly the same thing and putting pictures of Harvey Price up. It was like, no, that's mad.
You know, he's got some sort of illness, in it.
Yeah,
he puts on weight. Yeah, he can't.
Like that,
yeah, that's what they say. Like he's got some kind of illness. That's why he put on a lot of weight. I think at the end of his career, he was fat as well. Actually, in Brazil. Yeah, so yeah, it's just can't stop putting on weight for some reason.
Yeah, big up Ronaldo, man.
What a player.
Big up Craig as well, member for 5 months as well. Legend. It has been a dry ass window so far. Well, hopefully it gets a bit moist in a bit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Look, I will be careful. It's not a Thursday night show, so we'll be chilled.
Oh, you did well though. The other one, mate. You did well. I was watching it at work, so you did well. You did well. I gotta give you that. I could see you turning red sometimes. Let me see it.
I was. Yeah, that tracksuit was 2 sizes. Yeah, if you get the right fit, you can look good at any weight. I'm telling you. As long as you get the right fit, you can look good. But
his belly was sticking out, man. He looked good.
Yeah, I don't think R9 cares, to be fair. Do you know what I mean?
He's retired, bro.
Yeah, he don't care. Big up Josh, man.
Big up,
Congratulations,
boys.
Josh. 100 subs. Much love.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Quicker than me, bro. Big up,
Josh. Storming away. That's what we like to see. Growth.
Gotta give thanks to everyone, man, who's given me a platform to be able to do this. So,
oh man, you
deserve it, bro.
Doing your thing, man.
You're everywhere.
You still got to be able to get them people to subscribe to you. So you're doing your thing, man. You're doing your thing.
Yeah.
But how you doing, Josh? You good?
I'm good, thank you, boys. I'm good, thank you. How are we doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm not too bad. Yeah, Rush Fowler, member for 33 months. Much love. Well, members tonight. Big up the chat, man. Jamie sings just bit. Sean does my music. I'll have to ask Sean.
Yeah, same as me. Yeah,
Sean does the music, man. Yeah. Got a new song coming away as well for the Thursday Night Vibes show as well, so that should be good.
I need to get a song going because I swear too early in my videos, and then whenever I start earning, I'm gonna get hooked straight away.
Someone invited Cal. Big up, Cal.
Someone invited him on. No,
that's crazy.
Big up, boys. Big up.
There we go. Everyone. There you go. The gang's together. Now we can chat. Now we can chat. I'll get on to transfers and that in a bit. Josh, I think you got your thing echo on. I can hear for you.
Is it?
Yeah. Mute yourself 1 minute, Josh, and then I'll find out.
Josh.
Yeah, there's no echoes now.
Turn yourself back on, Josh.
Is it me?
That's better now.
Sounds better. That sounds better.
Cool.
There you go. I just told Josh to turn himself on, which is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by any of these things anymore.
Crazy talk. So this news has come out today from absolutely nowhere. About, I believe his name is Amit Bhatia. Is that how you say his name? He apparently has sold his stock at QPR, stood down as vice captain, and now wants to take a minority stake into Liverpool, guys, which we've not really heard. Like, I think, is it Redbird, the last people that took a minority stock, but they took it in FSG, not actually Liverpool.
FSG, yes.
FSG, yeah.
So I remember when that happened, everyone thought, oh, we're buying this, we're buying that, but they went into the FSG consortium, not. I think, is LeBron James, is he
he's
got
Liverpool.
stock in Liverpool, or is he FSG?
He's Liverpool.
He's got like
Liverpool.
1% or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think it's less. Yeah, it's like minuscule amount.
Not a lot. Yeah.
I mean, the rumours are 10%, guys. Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about. 10%, which is a minority, small share. What? I'll start with you, Fozzie. What does this actually mean? Is this FSG? Because we've seen this with Man United. My worry is you get Man United, one person, they got two owners, one's in charge of football, and one just takes home the money. But he's still the majority owner. And I don't like that situation. It's confusing to me. Who do you blame for things? Who do you trust for things? What is going on here with Liverpool? Is this a guy just coming in and wanting to eventually take over one day, or is he just want some investment on his money and he sees Liverpool as a financial investment to make money from? Or is he genuinely interested in being Liverpool owner? What do you think, man?
I don't know, bro. You know, it's one of those ones like they said it's 10% in it, so everybody starts thinking it's going to be a finance towards the football team, innit? But I've seen something on Sky Sports. The lady didn't talk about finance towards Liverpool Football Club in regards to the team. It was to do with the club as a whole, you know, like a commercial kind of thing. That's what they invested in. It's not player or anything like that. So, but yeah, that's how they said it on Sky Sports from what I've seen. Like it's more of a commercial kind of thing, and you know, getting investment from the football club that way. But with a 10%, that's a lot of percentage, you know, into a football club. Marco Edwards leaving, and Richard Hughes leaving, and there's no one going to be, you know, in charge of the football inside. If you know what I mean, guys. So if these guys come, could it be they will be in charge of the football inside? Because everybody says to me, FSG is not, you know, they don't know football. That's what I keep hearing. You know what I mean? So could these be the people that's going to hire the footballing, you know, people into the football club and concentrate more on the football inside? Maybe this is what it is. Maybe this is what it is, Jay. That's what I'm thinking. I am thinking about right now, because if these two are leaving, obviously Marco is left and Richard Hughes is about to leave. We need someone that's going to be in charge of the football side. I know they put Mike Gordon there, but these guys are investing into Liverpool Football Club, and maybe FSG needs someone to run it day to day, like in a consistent basis, rather than them getting involved all the time. And maybe this is the way they're going now. And if they're going down that route, hopefully it will work out, man. I could see like a lot of positive towards that if it happens, to be fair. I don't know if you guys agree with me. That's how I see it. If it's going down that direction with the football inside.
Go on, Josh.
I'm pretty relaxed at the moment, to be honest, regarding it. Simply because we just don't know the ins and outs. For me, as long as we improve ourselves on the pitch, then I think everything off the pitch will handle itself. If there's one thing, I understand the criticism FSG get. I fully understand it. But if there's one thing I will say, off the pitch activities, we've been one of the best in the world, like hands down, and have been for a while. So if this is happening, there's a reason why it's happening. Whether we get consortium coming and taking a minority or majority or whatever, or they don't, ultimately what we need to happen is for us to focus on what's going on the football pitch. And I don't think anything that happens regarding that should affect what happens on the football pitch. So I don't have an opinion either way on it, but you know, my owners, Nate, I trust them. So
my owners. Go on, Josh. Let's get someone who ain't in
in the back pocket.
Someone who ain't in the pocket. Is that what you're gonna say, Jay?
Yeah. No, to be fair, I mostly.
I'll worry about you, Cal. I'll worry about you, man. You was confessing some stuff on Husam's channel the other day about, you know, going to Anfield and that. I'll pay attention, Cal. I'll pay attention, babe.
My admiration, man.
I'm just saying, have you ever seen Mighty Red and Callum Sanderson in the same room?
Yeah, Mighty Red, man.
You never. I actually have a picture of Mighty Red.
Do you know, it's the first ever time anyone's ever mentioned Mighty Red on this channel, so big up, Josh.
Wow. Big up, bro.
But I agree with Fonzie with most of the stuff. Other thing I might give a bit of pushback to is I don't think the new minority owners will make footballing decisions. I think majority of that will be investment into the club. I think overall, obviously, with FSG still being the majority stakeholders, they will continue to make football operations decisions.
No, I hear that. All right, Drifty wants to come in as well. Let's get Drifty in here as well.
Game on, man.
1 second, guys. 1 second. I don't know how to do anything.
Wait, so Cal calling his next child Madras.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Madras, you know.
That's
Corma would be a better name. Or Vindaloo.
Tika.
Tika, yeah, Tika. Yeah.
Tika, right.
I'm hearing it. So here's some information in from Paul Gorst, who said it is understood that the group is backed by the is it the Mattel family, who has a net worth of recently valued over 226 billion by Forbes. No agreement in place and talks remain in the early stages, according to sources briefed on the matter. The negotiations are being viewed similar to an agreement with Dynasty Equity in 2023, which was worth between 82 and 164 million. I think this would be a little bit different, especially if they get a 10% stake in Liverpool.
Could that 10% keep going up like Ratcliffe is doing at Man United?
Well, this is did this happen at Arsenal when Thingy came in on a smaller stake and eventually took over more and more stakes as they went, and then took over full ownership?
Yeah,
I think that there was a majority shareholder, Russian guy, was in Usmanov or something.
Yeah, that's it. And they had to buy him out eventually.
Yeah.
No, it's I don't know, guys. I don't know how to feel about this. You know, I'm all for the club getting investment and trying to improve things on and off the pitch and have the club run really well. But you know, I'm very aware of very wealthy people wanting more than the next wealthy person, and you have all this infighting behind the scenes and all that, and it can fall apart. You know, if you're putting that much equity into a football club and you're getting a 10% stake, which in a football club is a lot. It's a lot of stake. That's the rumours at the moment, 10%. We don't know if that's completely true, but that's the rumours. You gotta feel like, I know people are saying about, and people on panel also, you guys said it already about, you know, the business side of it, the transfer side of it, the off the pitch, the on the pitch. If you've put that much money into an equity into the football club, eventually you go want to have a say, you go.
Precisely, and I think that is where things could become unstuck. Because we've seen it. You spoke about, I think, Josh, you mentioned the whole Man United situation, the Kroenkes with Arsenal. Remember there was that whole standoff at one point, and when the Kroenkes got full control, that's when Arsenal actually started pumping money in. So there is that, but I'd like to hope and think that we do our due diligence before we make any decision on something like that.
If
we don't, then we're ourselves to blame.
Bit of perspective for everyone why FSG might want to sell the club is, with the new tariffs in America, owning a sports team abroad, they get taxed so much more on the profits they make from that than they do owning a sports team in country. So they might be trying to sell now before the tariffs come in, before they get taxed shitloads on all the profit they'll make.
Josh, I don't think they worry about tax because the draw.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that, Josh. We're good.
You look at Liverpool Football Club.
You won't even buy your kids a second controller, Cal.
You look at Liverpool Football Club, like guys, like what Liverpool Football Club. Obviously, they've done well for Liverpool FSG in regards to like off the pitch and getting us out of that red zone and all that stuff. But we're forgetting what Liverpool Football Club brought for FSG. You know what I mean? All these investors that's going to FSG is because of mainly Liverpool Football Club, because it's a worldwide football club. So I don't think they worry about, you know, the tax and all that stuff, as long as they're getting obviously more investors into their company and all that stuff. So losing Liverpool FSG, it could affect them in the long term. That's why out of every club they own, they hold Liverpool in a high regards, and that's why they want to keep us for a while as well, because it brings in a lot of money, Liverpool Football Club, compared to, you know, what other things they own. Yeah, but I don't think they worry about the tax and all that stuff now.
Does he, Josh? Okay.
Yeah. I saw that in chat and I was like,
yeah, Josh's been here for years, man. And he's American. Look, it is a bit of. Look, I just don't like. I don't want infighting at the football club or anything like that. Which but it says here, look, Amit Bhatia is in talks to purchase a minority stake in Liverpool. The group is led by Amit Bhatia and the wider Mattel family, who are in active talks with FSG. Nothing is finalised yet, but Liverpool are valued around $4.5 billion. Apparently, if he takes a 10% minority stake into Liverpool, apparently that value goes up to $6 billion. Which, for that to happen, that's a $1.5 billion. That means he's taking quite a nice chunk for himself at Liverpool Football Club. And if it's 10%, what is it? What is it percentage? What percentage is it you need where you can start having says, Cal? Can you remember? Because I remember this argument of Arsenal when they had it with them on their.
I think
you have to have a certain amount of
you can have a say.
don't you?
Yeah, I think you can have a say as long as you have 10%, but you just don't have as much say as someone who's got like 80%, for example.
Yeah, you can't win the argument against it. Yeah,
you can't overrule anyone.
It's interesting.
It's a complicated situation. It is complicated, but I think there'd be a reason why they're doing this.
Yeah, is it because Liverpool spent so much last summer and they need some of it back? Bringing these guys in. Drift, I don't know how much you've heard about this situation going on right now. You probably read quite a bit of it. What's your feelings on this, like, apparent person coming in and getting a minority stake of Liverpool?
I don't like shared ownership, Jay.
Yeah, that's what we were just saying.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Either sell the whole club or just stay in control of the whole club. I don't like. I know, obviously, we laugh and we joke about FSG, but whatever they do, I think it will always be beneficial for them more than it will the club. I don't trust that they make decisions with Liverpool's best interest. I think they make decisions with their own best interest. So whatever this is, it either saves them having to dip into their own pocket or it puts money in their pocket. Either way, I'm not a big fan of it.
No,
I'm not a big fan of it.
If
you go, you know the thing that the thing I hate the most about it is when you look at the situation with Arsenal, right? Their ownership was the big problem for a long time. And as much as I hate that they've got success, one of the things you've got to give credit to is the Cronkies actually kind of proved the fans wrong by, once they got full control, being more ambitious. If we look back to when Arsenal's corner was turned, it was when Cronkies got full ownership, and then they started to actually put more money and more effort into winning, rather than all of that boardroom battle they used to have, when Wenger was there and when Emery was there. So that just kind of is an example of why it's not good to have more than one chef. Do you get what I mean? Like, just let one person cook and then everyone else eat. I don't like all this, too many people having a say and all that kind of stuff.
No, I agree, man. I agree. And no, I think there's one thing we can say as well, is that wealthier owners don't always mean better owners either.
Blackburn, isn't it? Blackburn with that chicken.
Newcastle as well.
I mean, big Alex said 10% is nothing. They won't have much say. If you own 20 to 30%, then it's a big deal. 10% is just funds towards their pockets. And this is the thing, guys. Like, obviously, you come in a little bit small, don't you? You get a good share, and in time, you start buying shares, don't you? You start buying other people out. Maybe a 2% here, a 5% there, a 3% there, and you start building up your shares till you get enough of a share that you can then go to a meeting and then argue that you want to buy the bigger shareholder out to then take over the football club. But with that all going on in the background, guys, we got my only issue of all this going on in the background. You got this happening. Richard Hughes is leaving. Michael Edwards is leaving. We've got a brand new manager. That squad is thin. Is this just a really bad time for all this to be happening, guys?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
So look, guys. So look, going on at the same time, innit? Yeah, for real.
Well, I mean, to play devil's advocate, you could say you'd rather all happen in one summer and get it over and done with than have it spread over a couple of years. But it just feels like it's a lot for one summer, and we aren't seeing any real transfer business, obviously, other than the Munoz deal. So we'll have to see how the summer window ends. If it ends like how it is now, then...
Have you seen what Alex and Kathy have just put in
Yeah, see, I read something completely different. So the Guardian are reporting it's 30% at 1.3 billion, which would obviously take the club to that £6 billion mark, which we know FSG have been wanting the club to be around. 30%, guys.
You can say a lot.
There's no way you have 30% and you aren't going to have some form of power.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a lot. 30% is a lot.
How? You might be made redundant soon.
They'll just change my job title.
Apparently, there's another one saying 33.3%.
You know what? Connor's got a very good point. It's always around when they're supposed to be buying, when these rumors come out, and then it'll be like, oh, sorry, that was distracting us. The reason why we couldn't do the other stuff is because we was dealing with this.
I actually did say that in the video I did earlier.
And I said it before this as well.
So there's we spoke about this just before Drift came on about Dynasty Equity having a stake in Liverpool. Their stake is 1.9 to 3.8%, which is going to be nothing compared to this. So it's
I don't want to sound stupid. Maybe it's because I'm tired. If you have like a really small percentage, you're kind of just along for the ride, isn't it? Like
you're making money out of stocks from it, basically.
Yeah. Because it's like, because there's no other point in having 3%, is there? Apart from just hoping the value goes up, and you're just along for the ride, isn't it? A little bit like what LeBron did. LeBron owned like 1%, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah. But you sell
first.
You sell 3% of a $6 billion franchise. There's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's why they do it. I've just got the things here. So these are the stakes at Liverpool currently. So John W. Henry owns apparently 40% of the stake. He's the highest stake earner. Michael Gordon owns 12% apparently, and Tom Werner is the second largest. Obviously, FSG together own 96% of Liverpool as a group. But then individual, John Henry has 40% of the share, Tom Werner second, Mike Gordon has 12%. Other global investors was Redbird, who acquired 11% for 750 million in 2021, but that was investment into FSG. Arctur Sports Partners 5% acquired in an indirect stake into FSG again, and LeBron James has 1 to 2%. Originally brought a direct 2% stake in Liverpool in 2011 for 6.5 million. In 2021, he flipped this into an official indirect equity share in the broader FSG firm. So he's like some other saying to it, his stake's actually gone into FSG.
So question then. Sorry, I was going to say, if it's split up between Werner, Gordon, and John Henry, if they buy 33% of that and they own 96% total, is it coming out of FSG, or are they going to split the percentage of stake between the three separate owners? How would that?
I don't know how it works. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Anyone else?
When you was reading out the percentage, Jay, was that the percentage of how much they own of FSG? So technically, FSG is its own entity, but within that, so it would be like if me, Cow, and Matt bought, I don't know, whatever. We might have different percentages within Coppish of what we own, but on paper, it's just Coppish who owns it.
Yeah.
So if we sold 33% of it, it would be Coppish sold 33%, and then whatever our percentage splitter would then be of what is left of what. Does that make? Do you get what I mean? So
can I buy 33% of Coppish then? Is that going?
Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to
stance on FSG and
there's a lot. I don't look. FSG says here. So FSG, the American Sports Enterprise, holds the ultimate majority ownership of the club. Dynasty Equity, the private equity firm, purchased a strategic and minority stake in Liverpool in 2023. Their investment was aimed to helping the club pay down bank debts and cover capital expenditures like stadium expansions. And then you got LeBron James, and then that's it. That's it. Everyone else who's had a stake involved in around Liverpool is with actually FSG as a. So FSG is, as Griff says, it's his own enterprise. They have fingers in a lot of pies. Yeah. All right, Cal Pauls. And they, and with that, they obviously got the basketball, this and that, and they have shares all over the place. But then, them as a company, as an equity, have the majority share of Liverpool. But within that company, John W. Henry has 40% of the majority share. Thingy has 30%. Thingy has 12%, and so forth and so forth. So it depends where he's buying the shares from.
I'm guessing it will just be off of FSG as the entity, and then that just decreases how much the percentage is worth to the people within. You know what I mean?
Oh, hang on, what's Cal fan?
Nah,
He's
I'm
very
a mod
happy.
on your channel, innit, Jay?
Yeah. Who do you want to get rid of?
No, I saw it out in the background. Don't worry.
Oh, what happened?
What happened, Cal? What happened?
No, I just see some slander there from a friend of mine. I'll get rid of that. Don't worry.
The slander. Oh no. All right, we'll let Cal deal with his slander.
At 10:47.
Take notes.
Yeah,
I'm just seeing. I'm seeing facts being spoken. I'm seeing hashtag FSG out.
So hold on.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Who here is FSG out?
I don't want to say anything in front of you, Cal.
Wow, you guys are still FSG out.
I've been FSG out for years, bro. I'm not new.
I was never FSG in.
No, you know one of them ones.
All right, I'm liberal.
You know one of them ones where it's not hateful, but it would just be best for everyone.
I just want someone that concentrates on the football club. That's it. I don't need to share anything around. I just want Liverpool to be focused on. I've had the 16 years with this, up and down shit we're watching. Now, let's just concentrate on Liverpool Football Club. If we could get an ownership like that, that's all I need.
I wish them nothing but the best in their future endeavours outside of Liverpool Football Club.
That's it.
I don't hate them. I just want them to give the club to someone that truly wants to win.
Yes.
That's all it is.
You said John Henry is Spurs.
Didn't Isak and Wirtz indicate that we wanted to win?
No. To me, they just wanted to floss, show off a little bit.
Isak and Wirtz is just a floss and show off.
No, I disagree with that, Drift. That was definitely
I'm telling you, there was no strategy. It was just they just went into Harrods. They saw an expensive suit and they bought it. Then they didn't even figure out the color to buy the shoes. They just bought shoes and now it doesn't even match.
But
it was expensive though. So
is that not the manager's fault for not being able to dress themselves properly?
No, because they should have done what was necessary. I mean, obviously it's different now because Slot is gone. And I know we disagree on this, Cal, but I look at the recruitment. There was no plan.
No.
The fullbacks make no sense whatsoever strategically for how Slot played football. Wirtz and Isak.
How can that be FSG's fault?
Because they should have recruited for the manager, not just because of Fring Pong is a market opportunity.
That's Richard Hughes and Slot then. That's not FSG.
No, but effectively, no, you're right. But the ownership put them in charge. So if they're not doing their job properly, it might sound harsh, but the buck still lands.
There was no long-term vision, man. There was no long-term vision, guys.
But I use the example I just used on Josh's channel.
Yeah.
So if a player's bad under a manager, was Jurgen Klopp at fault for playing Darwin Núñez then? Was he at fault for playing Moreno? Was he at fault for playing Karius, Mignolet, Lovren? Was that Klopp's fault?
I mean, there would have been times where it would have been like the player's obviously not good enough. Why'd you keep playing him? At some point, the manager takes some responsibility. Yeah.
So why did we never blame Klopp for those players then?
Some people did.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. As a whole, we
No, I
rarely said-
remember people having a go at Klopp and saying that he's too loyal and these players aren't good enough and why is he doing it? He actually did start getting a lot of the blame. I remember.
And he said I'm not loyal, didn't he? He said I'm not loyal as people portray me.
I can't believe this has come out of. Sorry, guys. It's come out of the Financial Times. This broke from the Financial Times first, didn't it? This story.
Yeah.
To break from the Financial Times, I think that means there's a lot in it.
Yeah, the quote is from FSG. The actual quote's from
FSG.
I was just reading it from FSG are the ones who alerted everybody about it.
Yeah.
33%. If it is true and it's 30 to 33%, that is a big percentage, man. That is a big percentage.
That would suggest to me, Jay, that you were right what you said a minute ago when you said that they're definitely buying this percentage to eventually buy them out. You don't buy 33% if you're just going to stay with 33%. You're buying that because eventually your goal will be to completely buy them out. Do you know what I mean? 33%.
Yeah, you know what,
Drifty,
you're right. You're right. You got to think about it. Like, if you're unsure about something, you're not going to finance the full price, are you? You're going to do it slowly. That's what they're probably doing. They're going to see what they bought themselves into. Is this business worth it? You know what I mean? To go on the long term, maybe that's what they're going to do. Eventually, if they are comfortable of taking over the majority, and they're probably going to do that. As the Cronkies did that.
Isn't that roughly how much Jim Ratcliffe bought?
Yeah, he bought.
That's what I was going to ask. How much does Jim Ratcliffe?
I think 30%.
30%, wasn't it?
I think that was how much he bought out of. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Let me check.
Let's have a look here. How much did Jim Ratcliffe buy?
Why are we upset about this though?
I'm not upset about it. I just don't like the distraction.
28%.
Almost
like 30%. Yeah.
Yeah, so it says here.
Distraction. How do we know it's a distraction?
Oh, it might not be.
Because anytime there's something going on with money, Cal, it means
they
you
remember,
can't really spend money while you're figuring out all of that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but if they're trying to figure out what's going on, because if 33% might give them some power. So maybe they'll be like, hold a minute, don't buy anyone. We want to get our feet under the door because we want to have some influence over it. Like, we don't know. Do you know what I mean? It could affect what's going on. The timing is just a bit weird. You know what I mean?
They did that before as well, Cal. They did that before. Remember when they put the club up for sale? And then the January transfer window came and it closed, and then all of a sudden they decided saying,
but that was
they're not going to sell.
Again, not even to take the mick and not even to get onto him. Ornstein said that. Ornstein hasn't been right about anything to do with Liverpool for years now.
Do you know?
So did he actually put the club up for sale, or did Ornstein just say that?
Yeah, do you know the weird thing you're saying with that as well? Ornstein's not mentioned this today, by the way.
No, he hasn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's gone right under the radar to Ornstein.
I don't think Ornstein would have gone as far as to say the club was up for sale if somebody hadn't told him that was reputable. I just think FSG changed their mind.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone tells Ornstein
so much over the years and got nothing right with regards to Liverpool.
Yeah, David Ornstein's a bit of a.
He's a great journalist, but he ain't got anything to do.
Do you remember last year?
You must have got something right.
Do you remember when for no reason he got everyone's hopes up about Craven, then 2 days later he went PSG?
Yes, Jamie, I do remember that.
You remember that, don't you, Callum Sanderson?
It's just
that's where the curse started, wasn't it?
So if we take United, for example, the two biggest clubs in. Let's look at United. I look at United on this because, like Liverpool, we're the two biggest clubs in this country by a landslide. Yeah, Jim Ratcliffe bought a minority stake into Manchester United for 1.5 billion, which is roughly what we're talking about here with Liverpool as well. And he secured a 28.94 ownership in the club. The acquisition was exchanged through stages with his company Ineos. So the key terms to his deal, though, was the sporting control. Despite holding a minority stake, the Glazers fully can't say that word. All control of football operation, including the men's, women's, and academy teams, to Radcliffe and Ineos Sport. No added debt. The entire transition was personally funded by Radcliffe, ensuring he did not pile any more debt or leverage onto the club.
Yeah.
Now, he's come in. He's a minority owner of Manchester United on 30%. He was then given sporting control, which the Glazers happily gave him because they didn't want to be in the limelight no more. And they're sitting
They're
on
smart. They
Behind
made
the
him
scenes,
take
innit?
all
Yeah.
of the front of the
I don't know if you
criticism.
saw that news today about John W. Henry wanting to be a bit of a. He's not been in the public eye with Liverpool since 2021 after the thingy incident, the league, the Super League thing.
Yeah.
Is there a chance that he comes in like Radcliffe on 33%, 1.5 billion, and goes, you know what, I want to take. I know you could be the majority shareholder of Liverpool and make your money, but I'd like to take over football operations. Is that a chance that happens?
Potentially.
Yeah.
The only reason I don't think that would happen is because we've got quite a lot of people who know what they're doing. The Glazers didn't have a clue. So I don't know, like with Gordon, with Werner, would they be happy to just have no input anymore? I don't know. I doubt it.
Also,
You know
I think
what I mean?
FSG would still want. I think FSG would still want some input in the fact if they just immediately trust all football operations over to this family, and it doesn't work out, then that's also money FSG will be losing as well.
That's true.
Yeah, I get confused with it because if you think about it, with Liverpool, FSG haven't really run Liverpool like that for a few years themselves personally, have they? What did they do?
They passed it on to Edwards and Hughes.
They passed it on to Edwards and Hughes and people like that, and then they used Mike Gordon as their representative in the football club as well, and Billy Hogan. But John W. Henry himself really took a back seat to everything, didn't he? He doesn't run like Liverpool, like an owner on his own would. You know, he employs people to run things for him.
Because Red Sox is his baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
A boss doesn't clean his car. This is what it is.
He does if he grew up and he understands the value, bro.
I love Cal.
Boss doesn't clean his car. When's the last time you saw a boss clean their car, Drift? When?
Would you clean your car? Would you clean?
I'm not a boss. I'm not a boss.
I mean, technically, you are.
I'm not
To be
a boss.
honest, we obviously Red Sox is their baby, but they ain't doing a very good job at running the Red Sox.
What is this? Just an FSG slander session?
Well, I don't know if you've seen Dave Portney's. You know that Dave Portney guy who owns Barstool. He have you seen his rant on FSG? It's mad. He went.
What did he say?
He went to town on them. Yeah, he went to town on them because of the Red Sox stuff and all that. They basically went, we want an owner who wants to win.
Didn't they let their best player go for financial reasons or something like
Pretty much. And they every time they're in a position where in the next 2 or 3 years they can get a chance to win the MLB, they just, like I said, money reasons, they'll cut short. They won't. So see, in MLB and basketball, there's like free agency, so they won't pay their best players a competitive salary compared to how other teams will, and then their best players end up walking for free. I mean, that sounds like FSG, doesn't it, Cal?
Yeah.
Being stingy.
They're on a win streak at the moment.
And here's the crazy thing: if they would do that,
You're so shameless.
if they would do that with baseball, which is their first love, then what chance do we have of them changing their attitude towards football?
Maybe they've got a new first love now. Maybe Liverpool's their main love now.
Do you know? I'm going to say it now. I think FSG love Liverpool more than they let on. I'm not saying they're great owners or anything. Before anyone comes at me,
There we go, Jamie.
Jamie,
stop this. Jamie, stop
Say
this
how
with-
it is, Jay.
I'm
Say how it
going
is. man.
to be very
Jamie, stop
liberal.
this with Drift on the screen, bro. Show me something.
I'm going to be very liberal here. I think FSG at Liverpool have made a lot of very good business inquiries, made a lot of good acquisitions, improved the stadium, improved the training ground. You know, it might not have been their financial money, but they were the owners that got it all done. And, you know, that's the benefit Liverpool going forward in the years. The debt's lower. So when I look at it like that, I don't think they're the worst owners in the world. I actually think they're better owners than the Newcastle owners, in my opinion. What now?
No, Aminor in the chat just sending shots for no reason.
Where? Oh,
Send a
the
super
super chat.
game.
How my owners hold up. That's hard.
You know what? I mean, you better hope we don't finish above you this season. I swear you're never gonna hear the end of it.
Does anybody know the ownership and the new guys? Like, does anyone know anything about them?
Well, they had QPR.
They come from Queen's Park Rangers, isn't it?
As far as I'm concerned, QPR is shit.
No, but
is that the rich guy who took over when QPR had all that promise that they were...
it wouldn't just be him. So
No,
he's married
co-owner, wasn't he? He was the co-owner.
Yeah, but he's married to the daughter of the
who own it,
person who basically runs the Mattel family. So it'd be them, it'd be him and the Mattel family. So it'd be a consortium. Yeah. So
Mattel was in the toy company.
No, Mattel is in 30, as in 31, as in 31.6 billionaires.
Crazy, man.
Like
crazy
money.
amount
That's
of money.
This is what I'm saying.
They own.
We're the big team. We're the big
stakes. They own stakes in cricket teams.
We're the sort of team where you go, oh, why is the caviar not here yet? That's the table we're sitting at.
I mean, I don't know anything about them, but I would hope that they know about football.
Yeah, I mean they've been in charge of QPR for a while.
I don't remember QPR doing anything.
They're getting even more money.
I mean, they relegated QPR as owners then, right?
I don't know. See, the rules I know QPR. So QPR got taken over a long time ago by that guy who owned an airline company, didn't he? And then when he first came in, he sort of threw his money around and bought a lot of like older Premier League players on big money and stuff like that, and didn't quite work, and he got relegated. Is that right? If I remember that correctly, did he buy like Rio Ferdinand and stuff like that?
Yeah, I remember QPR tried to do like a bit of a PSG. Do you remember?
Yeah. I just don't think. I just don't think that was the same guy. So I'm not sure. I'm not 100. Look, I don't follow QPR, so I'm not.
Yeah.
But apparently, I've just been looking at Twitter and QPR news. Apparently, the fans loved them. So they must have been doing something right.
For the record, for some context.
Yeah, go on.
So the Mattel family have stakes in the Rajasthan Royals, which is
the IPL Premier League. Yeah,
the Boston Celtics as well. So one of the most successful NBA teams. They have a stake in, obviously QPR, and then now Liverpool when that happens. So they have stakes in successful franchises. Obviously different sports, but in terms of their vision, very pragmatic, very forward thinking, acting franchises.
What was the first one you said, Josh? The first company?
Rajasthan Royals, which is an IPL cricket team,
and that's like owning Liverpool.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, it seems like they know what they're doing. Then
Celtics are the most successful NBA team ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the NBA.
NBA. Yeah. Celtics are.
But what's their recent success, Just like what have they done?
They lost
nothing. Yeah.
They last won a title in 2024.
That's all right.
And then the year after, they might have gone back to back, but their best player did his Achilles.
And
that's all right. It's only 2 years ago.
Yeah, Moore Suter says, Drifty, can I buy a 29% stake in Codfish? What does GGMU forever mean?
Depends if you got the moolah, bro.
Man United, isn't it? Glory Man United.
Glory. He's Man United fan. Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing it now. Big up, man.
Glory Hole, man. Glory Hole, Man United. That's what it stands for. Glory Hole.
You know what? I'm getting to the age. I'm getting to the age where I'm going to start needing someone to bring my shopping for me. So, yeah, we need that dough. So, more if you can put up the dough. How much did he want to buy? 29% stake. Carl, what are you saying? We'll sell 29% stake for what? 2.9 million?
Which we know.
No, I'm talking about Codfish, not Liverpool.
Hang on. Codfish. You're selling the stake of 2.9 million at 29% of Codfish. How much is Codfish worth? Their market value.
What I want to know.
Jamie, the answer is Drifty shops in M&S. That's the answer.
Serious money, man.
Drift, can I get a 2.9 million loan?
From us.
From you.
We don't really wouldn't want to break your legs, bro, when you can't pay it back. You know.
Wicked response there.
Drift out there breaking thumbs if you don't pay back.
No, that's Asian.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money, Josh. That's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, drift knocking on the door. I'm here for the rent. Oh, I can't drift. I can't today. I've been in hospital. The kid's been ill. Don't care. You owe me $4,000.
I'd send my dad to the door.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
Don't you guys think like they've been at Queen's Park Rangers for 18 years? This family that we're talking about, like 20% stake. That's what they got in the shares first. For that many years, and Queen's Park Rangers like not getting promoted and all that stuff. Isn't that a concern? You know what I mean? If they're gonna come to Liverpool as well.
I think that's just more of an issue of the English Football League system. You have
you can't
the same
spend
teams
or what
go
is
up
it?
and down.
Oh, okay.
It's the teams that get relegated. They just go back up, don't they? Usually.
Yeah.
That's the
Does the
problem.
Championship have the same type of PSR as the Premier League?
You do when you go
You
into
should
the
do.
Premier League, yeah.
No, but
So-
while you're in the Championship, are there similar rules?
Yeah. Look at Leicester.
Yeah.
Didn't Leicester get taking points off them?
Yeah, they're
got
relegated.
because of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Leicester
it's
got
hard for
points payment.
the teams who aren't constantly going back and forth between the Premier League to compete with those listed teams.
Mm.
So yeah, it's like if you look at teams that get relegated from the Premier League, they take that Premier League money down with them, don't they? And they can usually keep a lot of their players now. That's why Bowen can stay at West Ham.
No, Bowen said
No,
West Ham.
but
Cal said his
remember,
name.
they've sold two of the heavy hitters, bro. Somerville's going for 80 mil, and Fernandez.
Can't
went
believe
for
some
80
of it.
Yeah, but here's go. They made
That's
160
That's
million.
mad. That's
They've
mad.
made
Man.
what 160 million, 140 million as a
Yeah.
relegated team.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't you
That
guys think it's
compare-
weird? Like
like,
Somerville
how
going to
can-
Saudi. Like,
Yeah, he always
It's
talks
because
about it, don't he?
Richard Hughes is going to the same team next summer.
I
so-
just if you look at
That's
West Ham
so
though,
fucking mad.
that's
getting
crazy.
140 million this summer as a relegated team, and then you got teams like I don't know, Bristol City and stuff like that who might not be able to spend anywhere like receive that kind of money nowhere near the
So
same.
you get a parachute payment of 100 million as well. Right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
West
true.
Ham are probably 200 million quid up before they do anything. So and they go to buy good players at that level to get them back up in the league again.
I do rate Bowen. I did say to you, look, I got a feeling he wants a legacy. Like I do respect someone who's actually thinking more about what they're going to be remembered for after they leave. Because if he goes to another club, he might win something. But some people do enjoy that feeling of like, I am this club's legend. I rate it. Bowen is going to probably go down as West Ham's best ever player, apart from maybe the team. Was it the 70s?
Bobby Moore, and
Yeah, like in the.
Is he
60s
going to go
and the
above Mark
70s.
Noble?
No, I think Bowen will be a bigger
No.
legend than Noble.
I think if Bowen stays there and they get some pace around him in the Championship and playing through the middle, I think West Ham go back up, man. And Bowen gets the goals. And Bowen gets the goals. Yeah, so if they get pace around Bowen and put Bowen through the middle and get a couple of competitive midfielders for that league, West Ham go back up and Bowen to score goals.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
don't it? It's crazy.
I think it's crazy. Cal wanted us to sign a Championship winger.
Yes. Big up Cal. Every
He
time.
wasn't a Championship winger when I wanted to sign him.
Exactly. Cal wanted him 4 years ago, to be fair.
You go? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Cal wanted him
damn.
time ago.
Do you know what? That's the interesting one. So you've got Jeff Hurst, you've got Trevor Brooking, and you've got
Bobby Moore.
Yeah.
But Bowen won the European Cup.
Yeah, but they won the World Cup.
They won the World Cup.
Yeah,
No,
World Cup.
but remember, even though they're bigger football legends, with West Ham, Bowen has the bigger achievement.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Drift, talk to a West Ham fan. West Ham believe they won the World Cup.
I'm from here. Yeah, these people.
No, but I mean that's delusion, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, Billy Bonds as well. I don't think you'll ever get a bigger player at West Ham than Bobby Moore.
Bobby
no matter
Moore is
what
the
you
one,
do.
man.
Yeah,
No matter
overall
what you
quality.
Yeah, no
as
matter
a
what you do.
footballer. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, Bowen actually winning them a European trophy, that's big. You know what I mean? Like that is big.
Yeah.
So Bowen is definitely gonna go down in the top 5 to top 10 at minimum. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, easy.
And that probably means more to him than moving to another club where he may win something.
As far as I'm aware, West Ham fans absolutely love Bowen. So
they do.
To be fair, Bobby
yeah.
Moore did win the European Cup Winners' Cup for West Ham.
Yeah, Bobby Moore's a legend. No, I'll be surprised if anyone ever tops Bobby Moore at West Ham. I mean, he's there everything.
He's there everything, man.
Yeah, he's their Gerrard.
He basically is, yeah. He basically is.
Yeah.
I was just looking at this, obviously this ownership news and the fact that he sold his stake at QPR and stepped down as co-owner and director of QPR. Does that mean he believes this deal with Liverpool is it going to happen? Because he's obviously
he would have had to, innit? Because of that multi-club rule. He would have had to have taken this because you wouldn't be allowed to own 2 clubs in the same country.
No, and the fact that look, I don't know if he just was thinking about selling his shares at QPR and getting out there anyway, but the fact that he sold his shares and the news broke that he sold his shares in QPR and stepped down the same day the news has come out that he's looking to have a minority stake in Liverpool.
Something must be happening then. It's got to be in it. Something's happening then.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to. And look, I don't know. Like, you know, Ben Jacobs and that, I'm probably not going to talk about him stepping down as QPR if he did it 2 weeks ago, because it might not be as much news as what's happening in Premier League teams. But it seems like it's only happened today, and he's gone in for Liverpool on the same day. It just seems a bit much of a coincidence, guys. I don't know what you think.
Look, as long as he knows what he's doing, I would have no issue with it, man. Like, as long as he knows what he's doing, I've got no issue with it.
Bob, 30% is not a minority. It's still counted as a minority, Bob, till you get to 50, I believe. Yeah,
you have to have 51% to be the major majority.
Right. If you're getting in with 30%, guys, if he does that, like, according to The Guardian, I've just read it, according to The Guardian, 1.5 million for 30% of Liverpool Football Club, yeah? 1.5 billion, sorry, for 30% of Liverpool Football Club, taking Liverpool's valuation to 6 billion quid. I don't know about this guy. I don't think you're here at 30% of that much of a figure just to make money. I think you're here to make a difference. I don't know what you guys think.
I said that in the beginning, innit? I said that in the beginning.
10 mil probably is just to have steady income over time, but 30% is...
That's a lot, guys.
You're making a change in some form, maybe not necessarily like players on the pitch, but in terms of the foundation of the club, you're definitely going to have some impact.
Yeah, you've got intentions of taking over eventually. I think. Yeah, I'll be very 33.3%. If that is what the final amount is literally a third of the club. You don't buy a third of the club if you don't intend on eventually owning the majority.
I'm telling you, when we see Cal with branded Weetabix, we know that redundancy pay is hit.
I'm gonna be real. You'll find out very quickly if I'm rich. One of you will catch me coming out of Marks and Spencer's with a bag of groceries.
What's wrong with M&S? There's nothing wrong with M&S. I shop in M&S. There's nothing wrong.
You would still shop
you shopping there as well?
I've been shopping M&S for years, bro.
So am I the only broke Liverpool content creator then? Am I the only broke one?
You must be, bro.
I must be.
M&S is the best, bro. I'm telling you, mate. You will never be disappointed whenever you shop there. Healthy food, everything is nice, man. Smells nice, everything. People in there are nice.
Tell them, man. Tell them,
man. Tell
them, man.
Yeah, I've been going there for years, bro. I work next to it, so yeah.
Hey, Drift, share private chat.
Oh
shit!
Drift's got a new best friend.
I can see reject me though.
So, guys,
If they rejecting that,
are you crazy, Carl? There's no way I'm rejecting that. No chance. That'll make my day.
Just look,
I got you. I got you.
I think
Big
Cal's
up,
saying
man.
this. Do FSG reject this offer?
No.
Well, do you know what? It would depend on what their intentions are with the club, I guess.
That's the one thing no one spoke about so far. We're just speaking about, these guys just go come in and, take 30% of the club at 1.5 billion, take the valuation of the club up. Do FSG at the end of the day, it's up to them if they want to do it.
All right, I've got a question for you guys then.
Oh, sorry, says ask Cal.
if you had a choice, right, between what we're currently looking at, or literally he just paid 6 billion and got the entire club, which one would you lot prefer?
Whole club.
Whole
Just
club.
buy the whole club, yeah.
Yeah, man.
But buying whole club, I think because of the value of Liverpool Football Club, it's very hard to buy a whole club straight away like that, ain't it?
That's what I said.
You usually
gradual thing.
You usually do it with investments as you go,
Gradually,
don't you?
Not many rich people have that much liquid to spend that much on a club straight away. It takes a while to gather.
Only because you're valued at 20 billion, don't mean you've got 20 billion liquid cash. Do you know what I mean? It's just what your assets are worth half the time. So, Liverpool are worth what I think Ben Jacobs and some other people have said today is that Liverpool apparently are worth on Forbes around 4.5 billion, which is a lot of money.
That's a lot, man.
Seeing as they bought us for 300 million, it's a heck of an investment on their money. To buy a club for 4.5 billion quid, there's not a lot of people, even the really rich, that go do that in one lump sum. I mean, I know the Saudi owners bought Newcastle, weren't that for like 500 million or something?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
that was
it was
No,
cheap.
it was less
Cheap.
than that. It was less than that.
Yeah, it's pennies only in consideration.
Tottenham, not Tottenham, say Chelsea would be the only case, but they were a consortium, so it wasn't.
Yeah, and theirs was broken down, weren't it, into all little bits? Because the government took Chelsea away from the owner.
Yeah.
And then the government sold it to a consortium, and the consortium's loads of different people, ain't it?
Yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 different people that are part of the consortium, right?
Yeah. And Todd Bowen is still the top guy there still.
Well, I think he's more of the face. He's not.
He's the face, actually.
Yeah, I know.
I know he's not the investor.
And like the way football goes, especially where you do make you eventually make more money than the value, right? Because no one ever sells for the value anymore. You always want some profit. So what do we think the eventual cost will be? 7 bill? Like if the club's worth 6, it'll probably eventually go for 7, isn't it?
Well, it depends how much it's like.
I think it's
it's very hard to get that extra bit.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, so I don't know if you read it. Apparently, FSG are looking at 10. They want to eventually one day sell the club for 10 billion. That's apparently their dream.
That's what I mean, because they would want profit on top of what the value actually is. 10
billion, which is ridiculous.
Let's be honest, no one sells their house for what it's worth. You always try and get a bit more in it. Like that's just how the game goes.
Real Madrid aren't even worth 10 billion yet.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
That's mad.
Look, Liverpool are worth a lot of money. There's no doubt about that. The thing is, though, if this guy comes in, takes a 30% stake in Liverpool, according to rumours in The Guardian and stuff like that, we have to say, because we don't know it for certain yet. In 2 years' time, that could go up to 35%, 38%. A year after that, it could go to 40%. And then when you get something like 40-odd%, that's when they will go, you know what? We want the majority share now. How much you going to sell your majority share for? FSG can still be at Liverpool. They can just be the minority shareholders eventually.
Yeah.
So,
and still make enough money.
Yeah.
Like FSG might not sell Liverpool entirely. They might eventually just become the minority shareholders, where they're still making a lot of lovely money from Liverpool Football Club and their other finances, but they're not the majority shareholders no more.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also a possibility.
And again, I don't always just want to be bad mouthing them when we're having a conversation about them. They've made the club. No, Cal. From a business point of view, I've always given them credit. They took a club from 350 million and turned it into 6 billion. That is unbelievable business acumen.
Levels.
Like that. If we're gonna give them some credit, that is amazing. Do you know
apparently, from a couple QPR fans online, the Mattel ownership Pro season ticket prices as a whole were the lowest they'd ever been in the past 3 years. So they really do care about giving the fans the best possible experience going to see the games.
Yeah, until they come
That's
to
good.
Liverpool
That's
and
good
realise how
news.
much money they can make at Anfield.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? That's
No,
like,
but
you know,
I mean, we've got to be honest. That is good news.
no, it's
Yeah.
good. I like all that. I like giving back to the community. I like the fans getting their money's worth. I like it being that fans can afford to go to games and it opens up for everybody. And I'm all for that. I really am.
I don't know if I don't know how true it is. But that's just what people are saying on Twitter.
Oh, apparently QPR fans love them, so they
Yeah,
must
they
be
do.
doing something right. You know, they must be doing something right. But let's go on to other matters, and that's transfers. There's all this, all this noise. For me, I agree with Carol. I don't think all this noise behind the scenes should actually stop Liverpool buying players this summer. Personally, I don't know. Guys, have you seen Iriola's press conference or seen the quotes from it this evening?
No.
Yeah, we spoke about it on Josh's show.
So he's talking about the squad is thin, and he's making a point of defensive recruitments and wingers. We'll get to the midfielders at the moment. Let me talk about the midfielders first. It seems like Iriola seems fine with his midfield options, guys, because that's not. He's more concerned at the moment, by the sounds of it, defensive depth and forward depth.
Yeah,
I've spoke about this many times. I don't know about you guys. You've probably done it as well, but I've always said I don't think Liverpool buy a midfielder this summer unless one of the top boys leave. But every time I listen to Iriola and he talks in his interviews and all that, unless I'm missing something, I miss a quote or I misheard him say anything. Cal, I've never heard him mention once about the depth in midfield. I don't know about you.
I've been saying this. I don't think we signed a midfielder.
Do you think he's
As much as I
happy?
think we need one. I don't think we signed one.
Do you think he's happy with the
We have
midfield
enough-
options then?
Yep. No idea, Jay, but we have enough numbers in there.
That's where our squad depth is, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only area on the pitch where we actually have enough squad depth. I just don't think we have the profiles needed. But we technically have enough players there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Fozzie, what do you think on the midfield? Because every time I hear him, it's defensive and the attack. And do you think he feels like the midfield? I know some people want certain players in certain positions in that midfield, but he at the moment seems okay with it.
Yeah, until they probably get rid of some. You know what I mean? But we do need a DM. I think people are sleeping on that, guys. It's like Cal said, Kone.
Yeah.
Why not someone like Kone? He's available, right? You could get him from Roma. Get someone like that in midfield that can anchor that area of the pitch. We haven't replaced Fabinho, guys, since he's left. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on here? The spine of the team is key for success. When we started buying the spine for the team, that's when Liverpool started winning things. When we pussyfooted around like this, what we're doing right now, that's when we didn't win anything. But as soon as we rectified that area, the goalkeeper to the defender to the midfielder to the strikers, Liverpool was successful. So let's get that DM, and then we could work around it. But we have to get rid of players as well. Like if Harvey Elliott is there and he's not needed, go and get some finance for him. You know what I mean, I'm not relying on these players that's there at the moment because they've been there. Some of them didn't do the business. So get someone like Kone, for example, and then we just progress from there in the midfield. If you can't get both wingers, get one of them at least. Something like that. Just show us something that we're heading towards the right direction. That's all I want, man. Even though we've got the numbers there, but are they good enough quality-wise? That's the question.
No.
There you go.
I want to give a little shout out to McAllister and his dad, because usually the family will like maybe try and stir things up, or they'll be a little bit disrespectful and it'll be annoying. Respect to his dad, who came out this morning, was like, oh no, none of these rumors are true. My son did not say he wants to leave. We have not spoken to. Like, at least he kind of tried to diffuse some toxicity. So I rate that, because we've had a lot of dads in the past that will either not say anything or they'll just be blatant about it, and it's like, right, what's going on here? So at least his dad tried to dampen the madness. So I
That's what we said yesterday, innit, Drifty? Like,
I've got to respect that. Do you know what I mean? Because
that's not in his character. McAllister's character to say things like that.
I'm all for the dad saying it. Big up the dad. I sort of want to hear it from Alexis. I ain't got to lie.
Yeah.
I would think if the dad's talking, it's a representation of the son, bro. To be honest, like I don't think the dad would ever say anything in that way if his son had told him, "No, I want to go, you know, Dad. I don't want to be here." Bro. I think that's the dad kind of being like, "Look, don't believe what you're hearing. Our family are respectful to Liverpool." You know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with that comment. I like McAllister. Yeah. I don't want to, you know what I mean? If we can't get a better player, then keep him, I'll say.
If we don't sign a midfielder, how do you feel about this midfield situation going into next season?
Would that be under the premise that Endo stayed as well?
Do you know what it is?
Endo?
You guys know my shit.
Did someone say?
Yeah, Fozzie, I don't know if you know Fozzie, but there's no football without Endo is not football. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
He's fit, you know.
I love Endo, but come on, man. Like, let's be serious here, man.
He's with the players in America on the tour, so like,
I've said this for a while. I've said this for a while now. I actually like our midfield, and I don't think it's as bad as people think.
Slot was definitely the one making it look as terrible as it was last year. That's for sure. The same midfield won the league.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I think there's a lot of technical quality in that midfield. I think there's a lot of blends in that midfield that can make good balance. I think Liverpool's problem has been is the attacking area of the pitch and the way we press from the front that protects the midfield, and the midfield then protects the centre backs. Because if you look at the Premier League winning season with that same midfield, if you look at the attack that was in front of it, they were like demons. They were pressing demons. They were ball carriers. They stretched the opposition. They ran in behind. You know, when you've got that,
I agree with you.
There's a lot of pressure in the midfield. So I'm actually all right in the midfield. I always have been.
But you don't think we need the defensive midfielder there, like to protect, to get the best out of those midfielders going forward in that?
I don't think there's any great DMs out there apart from the elite ones. So I wouldn't buy any. No, I don't think Kone is an upgrade on Gravenberch. I'll be real.
They're so different.
Yeah, I don't think they are. You know, unless you're getting an elite level defensive midfielder in for Liverpool right now, I don't think they're much better than what we've already got at the football club. I really don't. That's my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I could be totally wrong on the subject.
Yeah.
I just don't see what players are out there. You know, everyone talks about Sangare a lot.
I don't even know who that is, man.
I never watched Sangare that much to know how good he is. I've never seen him play at all, actually. You know, is it Kamara, the other one who played in the World Cup? He looked awful.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and no legs. I was like, is he any better than what we got? I don't know. So, unless we're buying the elite level, I don't know what's out there that's actually better than what.
Are there even any elite DMs?
Well, apart from Rodri and stuff like that.
That's what I mean. Like, Rodri's kind of the only name that even comes to mind. I'm trying to think.
Drifty, they're still traveling around, you know. I saw on Twitter today, like, they're still talking about that, comparing Busquets and Rodri. You started a revolution, bro. You started something.
Yeah, it's very ironic, isn't it?
Apparently, Rodri wants to go back to Spain, so we might be seeing him go.
Real Madrid, didn't it? Yeah.
I don't see Frankie de Jong.
He's not a DM.
He's not a DM. He's sort of like
he's more of a box.
He's also
he's
a bit like a controller in that midfield, ain't he? I don't think Frankie's got the legs in the Premier League.
Oh yeah,
if I sat there and told you that there's no elite fullbacks, not really many elite centre backs, no elite DMs or wingers available, how can you sit there and tell me football isn't a lot worse than it used to be?
Bruv, it is.
Yeah,
it just is, man. I've been trying to say this for a long time.
It is, but we've also shot ourselves in the foot because over the previous years we've not addressed the areas of the pitch we really needed to address.
Yeah, things should have been
addressed. This is going back to Klopp. This is going back to Klopp, by the way.
I agree.
Yeah, we buy and look. I think the last few years, what Liverpool do very well is buy a good 11. They always buy a good 11, but they forget about what comes after the 11, and that's the that's the issue. You know, we sell too many players.
Iraola might be forced to actually fob off some of the competitions, you know, not because he wants to, because the squad depth, it would just be too much of a stress on the squad.
Ah, man.
Big up Wayne. I would take Onana if he didn't just do his ACL.
Big up Wild. He says, Jamie, how midfielders have poor IQ. You have to be smart in the area. And I think they can be outsmarted. Kone is smarter than Grav. But Grav got young. But Grav got young player of the year.
Yeah,
when he won
I
the
don't
league.
even necessarily.
I don't think Grav's an
That's
unintelligent
harsh,
player. Like, I actually think Gravenberch. I'm going to say now. I think Gravenberch was the Netherlands' best midfielder in the World Cup.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he was
Come
good
on,
at the World Cup.
Yeah, he was.
I thought he was good. I think. I'm not sure. I think last season, you would arguably sell everyone apart from Virgil and Szoboszlai on their performances.
Would you guys revert back to McAllister and the Gravenberch next season?
No.
No, mine would be
Sobber and Grav.
Szoboszlai and Grav.
McAllister
rather have
can't
Szoboszlai,
work in the midfield with Verts. It can't work.
Yeah.
I'd have. I think at the beginning of the season, if we don't buy a midfield, I'd be Szoboszlai, Grav. It's sitting there, and then Verts in the 10.
And then I think Jones is the first choice off the bench over McAllister.
Yeah, there's a part of me that even wants to put Jones in the starting 11. I like Jones, man.
Yeah, he gave it a lot last season, man. Playing different positions and that.
Yeah, man.
Well, they need to get his contract sorted.
Gravenberch's issue for me isn't actually like a physical attribute. It's a mental attribute. It's bravery. That is what Gravenberch lacks. Is bravery.
He doesn't win the battles, Drifty.
And he doesn't want it.
He doesn't.
The problem that he doesn't like. He closes his eyes at headers. He turns his back. It's bravery. That is what Gravenberch lacks. He's got no bravery. All the other attributes, I think he's got. He's a wicked footballer, man. I've always liked Gravenberch. It's just he ain't got no bravery, man.
He's not a great pass. He's not a great progressive passer.
I think that's a myth.
Hang on, the season we won the
No,
league.
no,
was he as that bad? Like with passing?
I think Gravenberch's passing is a little bit of a myth. So I see him throwing the ball everywhere in the World Cup.
That's what I'm saying. Like I remember
really
the season
well
we won the
World Cup.
league. I don't think he gave as much as possession that he did last season.
But he wasn't
last season.
really doing any.
Also, I don't need McAllister. I don't really need Grav to be like that either.
No, I'm not saying we do. I'm just saying like if you have
our progressive passer is meant to be McAllister. I never see him do it.
Well, he did it the year we won the league.
Last season, but season before.
Wasn't doing it.
I don't think he did it the year before we won the league either.
He didn't.
No, he was, guys.
Oh, man.
I think it was Trent doing it more.
No, Trent was, but McAllister was as well.
And Verge.
I had this debate earlier. I had this debate earlier on my show. I think and Montz had it a bit after mine as well. Yeah. And I think it's an interesting debate because I said, in my opinion, Szoboszlai is technically a better footballer than McAllister. Right? That's just my opinion, right? As a Premier League footballer, I had to make that abundantly clear as a Premier League midfielder what I want my Premier League midfielder to do. I look at Szoboszlai. I think Szoboszlai can play in any system in the Premier League in the midfield. I don't think McAllister can.
That's because he's an athlete, isn't it?
Yeah. And because of that, and I think he's got a lot more to his game. I really do.
I was going to say, he's not just an athlete. I mean,
I think he's a better dribbler. I think he's got a better long range pass.
Facts.
I think he's got.
Jay, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think he's got better. I think he's got better football striking.
Since he's been at Liverpool. I
think he wins the ball better than McAllister. I think he wins the ball without fouling.
The only hindrance, the only issue with Szoboszlai is we don't let him fulfill his full potential because we put him in different positions of the pitch. Yeah. You know what I mean? If we just let him play his football, maybe all this quality will come out eventually. You know what I mean, guys? If I'm making sense.
You know what? Even though it does sound right, I'm just going over some of McAllister's goals in my mind, and I'm like, I don't know if ball striking he actually is better than Mac.
No,
I don't know.
Sobo's goals.
No, that's why I said when you say it out loud, it's like, yeah, it's correct. But then I am thinking, even going back to like Brighton, Mac's got a strike on him.
Oh, he's got a good shot on him.
I don't think we can underestimate Mac shooting. Mac has got a strike.
Did you ever think to yourself, Mac is good when the team is doing well? but when the team is awful, this is the performance you see what everybody's talking
Yeah,
about.
he might be one of those types.
I can't lie. I can't. I feel that way about Sobo. Like last year, we were underperforming. I think he took that weight of the team, and that's
the
why he
other
looks so
way, yeah.
good. I think, and if we're playing better as a team, you don't see that same version of Soboslai because he hasn't got.
I disagree massively.
I think
When we won the Premier League, I think Szoboszlai's thing that whole year.
He carried a lot. He carried a lot, Jay, in that.
Yeah,
team.
if you didn't have
that number 10 role,
in that
especially
midfield, in that title-winning season, Salah and Trent don't do what.
Look at the big games as well. Look at the big
Yeah.
games as well, like Man City away, Tottenham away. I think it was Arsenal. He actually scored the majority of them.
I think I'm going to say it now. I think Szoboszlai has been our best midfielder signed that before that we bought.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I've
always said that about Szoboszlai anyway.
And I don't hate McAllister. I know people think I hate McAllister. I'm just looking at it from a Premier League midfielder, not as a player. I think McAllister could play in La Liga, and I don't think Szoboszlai could. I think because the way La Liga is, I think McAllister would fall out in that league.
Do you think he was a better player in the Klopp system rather than after that, McAllister?
I'm going to say
because don't forget what Klopp used to do. He used to buy players for the system, innit? To fit the system. So
I'm going to say something crazy right now. I think McAllister's best season at Liverpool was when we won the league.
And that was under Arne's.
I think
with Klopp's system though. Still,
I think with Klopp, Klopp played him as a lone six, and it just didn't. It didn't work. People just ran.
No, remember though that in the second half of the season when we just fell short in Klopp's last year, when he actually played Endo because Endo was used to being in the league and he pushed McAllister forward. McAllister was brilliant.
He was.
So it was like the end of the Klopp's last season, and then probably took about 2 months to get into the season we won the league, and then by around October, November he found his stride, and then from then he was brilliant in the year we won the league. He always starts the season slow, McAllister. The first couple of months he's always a bit.
I just don't get where's this legs. The thing I don't understand, guys, is the legs. Like, he never had legs. I've never seen that guy like pace anybody.
What I will say is though, I hear everyone say this all the time, but he don't start World Cup slow.
Well, the World Cup's at the end of the year, isn't it?
No, but what I'm saying is he's never tired for the.
Argentina wouldn't allow him. They wouldn't allow him. That's why.
When it comes to Argentina and Copas and World Cups, he's never tired. He covered more space than any midfielder in the World Cup.
Yeah.
And when it comes to next season, I bet he's going to look shattered. But in national break, I bet he balls out. I just think I think McAllister's a good footballer. I think he's got a very good attributes that suit a certain way of playing. I think McAllister's a controller, and I think in Premier League, I don't think he's got the legs and the pace to be a controller in the Premier League. But you put him in any other league where it's a little bit slower and the tempo's a lot less and there's less pressing, I think McAllister balls out and looks special. I just think in the Premier League, you know, you've got to be a bit more of an athlete in that midfield. And I'm not saying that's the right way to go.
I don't think you need all athletes. You can't have players like him still, like, because you've got other players that could run about, like Gravenberch and Szoboszlai. He could be the dynamic.
Yeah, but you can't.
Be different.
You can't have Verts and McAllister. Verts and McAllister being the players who don't track. So that's two players out of the start 11. You can have one or the other, and have the 10 or 9 other players around them do the running.
I'm telling you now, guys. As much as you lot wanna. As much as you lot want to like think I'm crazy for the whole like thing with like McAllister and the Gravenberch and all that kind of stuff, if Iraola uses them the same way Klopp and Slot did in Slot's first season, we might be able to get away without buying a midfielder. If you can find a way to utilize them in the way Slot did in the first season, we might be able to get away with it.
Then Verts is going to look the same as he did last season. Then we're not going to get the best.
No, he's going to be more deeper. It's going to be more deeper.
People don't like this because it seems like I do have some kind of agenda. I don't. I love Verts. I'm worried about Verts, even if we get a DM. Like it's almost like he needs to like prove something to me in order for me to believe it's possible Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm worried about Verts. I am. I'm worried that he's just not going to be a Premier League footballer. You know, sometimes it just Diego Forlan. Look how good of a striker he was, but he just weren't Premier League striker. Do you know? Sometimes that's just how it goes, and I'm really worried. Florian is going to leave Liverpool, go and do well somewhere else, and it's just going to be a case of he just weren't a Premier League footballer. I want to be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But
the thing is, Drifty, with this new manager, head coach, sorry, he does play with a 10 in it. If he's playing the same tactics that he played with Bournemouth, so he could thrive in that role. And what was missing last season from Verts is the runners, if you know what I mean. So he didn't have no runners anyway. So we was more like passing side to side rather. Like, how often did we actually create chances from open play? You know what I mean? I sat through games, there was no chances created. It was all through set pieces we scored majority of our goals. You know what I mean? So if he has runners and a striker there that's, you know, going to be consistent, I think you could get the best out of Florian Wirtz. Sometimes the first season is a learning curve. I remember Soboslai. Me and Jamie were sitting there. People were saying, get him out. Remember, Jay, in his first season?
Soboslai's first season.
People were saying he wasn't good enough. Last season, everybody loves him. So, yeah, I think we just got to take our time. What you got to look at as well is his age. He came in young at Liverpool Football Club. He came physically different. You know what I mean? He didn't have the physicality for the Premier League either. So, and then he started going to the gym. He got better, got injured again. But I just think, like, with time, he's got that qualities, Drifty. I honestly think he has got that qualities to become a proper, you know, Premier League player.
I hope so.
We just got to give him the backing that he deserves. Us turning on him ain't gonna help nothing. I think, like I said, a lot of players took time. Yeah. Look at Salah. Salah went to Fiorentina, he went to Roma, came back and became even a stronger player. So it can happen. De Bruyne, one of the greatest midfielders in the history of the Premier League, had to go out of the Premier League and come back. So yeah, I honestly think what I love about our football club, we're patient. I mean, we're passionate, we're patient. And I think he's going to see that as a footballer and say, you know what, I got to do it for these fans. And you're going to see the best out of him. I'm a firm believer he will be a better player.
I hope so. Because he doesn't seem to me like the type of guy who can take the game by the scruff of the neck. Yeah, that's why I worry. If he hasn't
don't base anything.
If he doesn't have runners, do it yourself. And I know that's a very harsh thing to say, but if you are a skillful number 10, if you haven't got runners, I'm gonna need you to do it by yourself, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't always rely on other
the thing is, the first season in the Premier League,
you to take some responsibility,
bro. But what you need to understand, Drifty, like, you guys watch Premier League all your lives, isn't it? There's something that's playing in Germany when the stadiums are huge, fans are away from you, and there's another thing when the fans are on top of you and the stadiums are tight. You know what I mean? So the players are going to be close to you in the Premier League. The fans are going to be close to you, abusing you. He is not used to things like that. So I think, like, now he learned from last season. I can see him getting better now and understanding how the Premier League works. You just get as you get older, you get smarter in it. That's majority of people, not me, but majority of people. So I can see.
He's got to do something about that pillow foot.
I need to see some more aggression and authoritativeness from him.
He just needs belief, Cal. I think Areola will give him that belief.
We need a midfielder in there who can allow him to thrive. Like, I don't think it's a coincidence that back-to-back seasons we saw Szoboszlai and Wirtz both playing the 10 on the slot and both struggle.
Yeah. So, I mean, we talk about Wirtz having the confidence, but other than Sobo, who did slot really inspired to go out there and express themselves? Like, under Iraola, we saw it. Alex Scott, Ryan, even players like Justin Kluivert were all given the license to go out and do what they want to do.
Yep.
For me, I think Wirtz would be the exact same. Iraola will give him the confidence he needs to go out there.
It's all about man management.
See that pillar feet, 100%.
I agree with everyone. Like, with the Iraola stuff and what he did at Bournemouth, it is obviously a lot easier to give players time when there's less stress and scrutiny on you than it is at Liverpool. So, but I'm sure Iraola's got the talent and coaching ability to, you know, withstand that in a way.
It's all about man management, Jay.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. I mean, man management's massive. Big up, Cal. Big up,
Cal, bro.
Yeah, I will be listening to the rest of this tomorrow. So if there's any FSG slander, I'll catch up with you guys.
I'll record it and send it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, cool.
FSG out, man. FSG out.
For
Yeah,
life.
be a
man.
bit better, Cal. I know he didn't get much sleep last night, so.
Neither did I, bruv. I'm
You're on it as well.
Yeah, I'm on empty as well.
Everyone's not sleeping, man. Everyone's not sleeping. Is it the heat again? Everyone getting too hot.
Nah,
I
it's been
don't know
alright.
what it is, man.
It's been alright.
I don't know what it is.
Better Sam in the chat, man. Much love to Sam. I see him there. I think we had a couple of supers. ATSSDD says referee Anthony Taylor retires. Hallelujah. By the way,
Yeah, he
Andres,
did, yeah.
so it's a better fit and value. We need players who facilitate strikers. I agree. But Tommy says it's all 100 million now. Verts deal. Verts looks like a deal. Needs a 6. Look, I think we've got and big up Sam in the chat, man. I look at it and think, and I think Liverpool look at it as well in the fact that we have to get the best out of Verts and Isaac, so we have to maybe change the way we play, and we've got to look for balance and the right balance in our squad. I think we can all agree last season our balance in our squad was totally unbalanced. We need balance in our squad, you know. This is why I've been saying, like, obviously the links to Barcola and stuff like that are very strong. It looks like he's the only player we're linked to right now. Doesn't mean we're not going to buy other players. There's just no links to them. I like Barcola. I think Barcola would suit the Premier League. I don't think, you know, he's got almost 60 GA in 2 seasons at PSG. He's a good footballer, man. He's a good player. And if he plays but he's a left winger. I know he played right wing. Is it at Lyon before he went PSG? Yeah. He did play on the right hand side of the pitch.
He has played on the right for PSG as well.
I'm just confused about the right bit, guys, with the right foot.
Yeah, I want balance. I'm all for balance and getting the best out of our players. And sometimes I don't think it matters the name of the player as long as he fits the system and the balance of your team and gets the best out of all the players. I think that's what I'm looking at. I've always said it. I think a good player in a great system can become a great player. And sometimes great players in really bad seasons can look really bad, in really bad systems can look off. You know, like we've had it before. Liverpool have had good players, man. Good players put in a great elite system under Jurgen Klopp. They're made to look great. I'm not saying they're not great players after that, but they've gone on to be great. You know, and there's a lot of upscale. That's why I'm all right with people like Minter. I know people shoot me down for it. But if you get Barcola on the left and you get Minter on the right, yeah, you've got good natural balance in your team. You got.
Are you guys talking about?
I can't live in the world where Minter plays.
I know. But hang on. Are you talking about Minter as a squad player, or
I don't care
until we get the right guy, or
I don't care if he's first team player.
You don't care.
Jay, for me, I don't think Minter's a bad player. I think people talk about him like he's the Antichrist.
But his upscale's high. Yeah.
I think it's just the quality in the final third. I know you're talking about him being the player who makes the runs to free up the space of Florian Wirtz so that he's allowed to create. But when he does have the ball, if he's not able to create or for himself or for other people, then I think it's quite one-dimensional and easy to stop him in that sense, if you see where I'm coming from.
Would you argue it was easy to stop Mo Salah?
Mo Salah could create for himself and other people.
Yeah, I know, but that's no one thought that when we first bought Molo. Like, I think you got to give players chances to improve as a player. Look, apart from the elite right wingers in the world, yeah, if you take the elite right wingers in the world, I think a lot of these right wingers are pretty much samey. I really do. I think the right wing market is shit. I think the left wing market is very good. But I actually look at the right wing market. I don't think it's great. I don't think the end product, a lot of these right wingers are fantastic. And I think Liverpool know that. And I think that's why Liverpool are going after Diamonde, because they believe, as a 19-year-old, his ability is extremely high for his age. And if they get him in Liverpool, his upscale is massive. Right? So, and that's what Liverpool believed. And Liverpool, like I said this at the end of last season, in my opinion, Liverpool's transfer window was going to be Barcola and Diamonde. I've always said it. And I still believe that was the case to this day. You know, because how quick did they and early they went for Diamonde? They went early for him. They knew he was their guy. He made 100 million euros transfer fee for him, which is a massive fee for an unknown winger. And they got turned down and played by their agents because these 2 agencies. Liverpool were talking to the older one, and Rock Nation's the one who turned it down, but they weren't talking to them. Rock Nation wants him to go to PSG. Liverpool have always wanted Barcola. Liverpool have always wanted Barcola. We know that from last summer. You know, I think that was the thing. I think Liverpool wanted to get Munoz in, Barcola in, and Diamonde in, and then sell Cody Gakpo at the end of the window to get some money back. I think that was always the plan. And now Diamonde's not gone, and Liverpool are fed up because Rock Nation, they don't want to deal with them, and they're taking over as his agency. Liverpool are like, fuck that, we don't want to go back there. I think now Liverpool are looking around for a right winger in the market that will suit what they want. And that's maybe why you've seen links lately to Ryan, because very similar to Diamonde. You know, so other than that, I'm not sure what Liverpool are going to get in that right wing market at the moment, which is interesting going forward, guys.
If PSG don't get Diamonde through the door, obviously we know PSG aren't a club that's going to wait for a player. They'll go get their other target. Assuming Diamonde doesn't go this summer, do we sign a potential stopgap for a year and then maybe go back in next summer, maybe being the only team would go for him next year, potentially?
I don't think we do stopgaps, you know.
No.
I think what they would do is use this. Listen to Iriola today, and that's very interesting. Listen to Iriola today. He doesn't want to sell any of these players. He actually don't want to sell any of them. He don't want them any to go. So he's probably looking at it and going, you know what? We need attackers. We need wingers. He made a point of that today. We are light up top and we're light in defence. And that's what he wants to sort out them areas of the pitch.
Yeah.
You know what rhymes with defence?
But then you've got Szoboszlai can play off the right. You've got Frimpong who can play off the right. You've got Harvey Elliott who can play off the right. You've got options within the club that can play that role. Chiesa's still at the club. If these players don't get sold and the manager wants to keep them, he'll have to use them instead of buying the stopgap.
Yeah.
Which then's going to look bad on the club for letting Salah go. But what are you going to do there? That's not Iriola's fault, is it? He's just come into it. So, I don't know. Drift, what do you think, man?
Bro, I don't know, man. I do understand that the club might not want to spend money on a player that's not good enough. I do get that. But desperate times sometimes call for desperate measures. It's a strange one. A lot of people look at me sideways when I say it, but I don't even think it's the worst idea in the world to use pre-season to see what we can get out of Chiesa. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. When you look at how dry the market is, like I would rather give Chiesa another try under a good manager than go and pay £80 million for Minter. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And if it doesn't work, then you solve it in January. But like,
are you sure it's 80, Drifty? It can't be 80.
They're gonna want between 70 to 80 in this market, bro.
With what
remember, Brighton always get good value for their players. So
I think people
can't
just need
imagine
to be
70
ready.
would be the least they would accept, I reckon.
You got to remember as well, the club are very high on Joshua Abe. Yeah, they're very, very high on him. Like they are with Rio on the left-hand side.
He's 15.
So, what I'm saying, this is the crazy thing. This is what I'm trying to think in my head, right? If Liverpool buy a Minter, right, and let him play, if they believe Josh Abe's that guy, by the time he's 17 and 18, he can make that breakthrough because they've not bought a superstar on the right-hand side. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you look at
what do we do for 2 years, though?
That's why you buy Minter or someone like that kind of player that's got upscale. So he's got upscale as a player because you'd feel like, as a 21-year-old man, I think he is, going to Liverpool playing with better players with the ability he's got, it should upscale him a couple of levels. And then Liverpool might look at it that way and then bring Josh Ibe slowly in and things like that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw Josh Ibe. I don't know if he's gone to the American. Has he gone with the squad of America?
I think he has. Yeah.
You'll go see him play. You'll go see him play. So, and they think the same of Rio off the left. I think next season Rio is going to play shitload of minutes. I think he's going to get a load of games for Rio next season.
I think we need to.
I'm all right. Look, Abe and Rio are these guys, right? If they're the two legit superstars at Liverpool's academy that are coming through and go be them guys, Liverpool go and make sure they are going to be them guys and play, and there's no one too much in front of them. So
But if that was the case, then, bro, we wouldn't be able to buy Diamande and Barcola because that would literally mean they'd never get games.
if that's the only two, though, and Iriola likes to rotate, we know he likes to rotate his wingers, don't he? And then you let Gakpo go. I mean, I'm not sure. We bought Munoz now as well. I think everything's changed.
Right?
I think everything's changed. You know, is there a point where we look at it as well that Liverpool had their transfer, they had their players in they wanted to buy at the end before the end of last season under Slot, but then the backlash from the fans made them sack Slot, so now their transfer policy has changed. Because if you think about the Munoz deal was heavily pushed apparently by Iriola.
Yeah.
So as our transfer plans change, guys, because of the new manager, because his football is a little bit different to what Slots was. So is that why things are taking its time? We've got a good academy. I like the academy. I like the players we're buying in the academy. But also, we can't have a team of 18 and 17-year-olds everywhere. You know, you need them to develop and get better and better.
Yeah.
Not everyone in that academy is actually going to come through and make it in the first team. So you still need to buy players at the same time.
I'm all for these guys getting a chance, man. I like Harvey Elliott. He's a baller. I'm all for him giving a chance. I've been Bradley's #1 supporter. I think if he was fully fit, he'd be one of the best right backs in the league. Like, I don't have an issue with these players, but for squad depth, we definitely have an issue with we're going to try and win multiple competitions. We've got to bring in players just for squad depth. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's very, very important. We said it already. Midfield is the only area of the field where we've probably got numbers where you're not worried. Everywhere else in the team, you're worried about the numbers. All it takes is an injury here and there, and you're like, all right, we're down to the bare bones all of a sudden. Yeah. So, yeah, I definitely, it's the numbers.
Do you agree with that, Drifty? Like, our transfer changed? Because we're chasing the same players, even with Slot, I think, like with Barcola and Diamande. I think they would still want.
Well, remember, Slot wanted pacey wingers first. That was his whole thing. Like, so he wanted pacey wingers. So, I don't think it changed. I think maybe not.
Look, at the end of the day, in his press conference today, he did mention the defence and the forward line is light and we need to buy players there. He doesn't want to sell players, which I like. I think it's out of his hands a lot of the time if we sell players or not. I think he's looking at. I think Iriola's probably looking at the squad right now and going, you know what, we are light in squad numbers. Obviously, he likes playing with youth players. He bought Ryan, put him straight in the team.
I like him. I know you guys don't, but I think Ryan is something special.
You know, they're 19, 18-year-old players that he was willing to play. Obviously, Bournemouth to Liverpool is a lot different. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But that's why with Shamari Shaqai getting the number 5 shirt, I think under Iriola, I actually trust Iriola under Shamari Shaqai because I've seen him develop young defenders at Bournemouth that then became superstars and went to big football clubs like PSG, Liverpool, and Real Madrid. So I'm all right in that area, but he obviously still wants players. And look, I think we're all getting a bit concerned. I've been quite patient with all this transfer stuff. But it is the 21st of July. We are in pre-season now. Our first pre-season is obviously on Saturday that we're all looking forward to, seeing the boys again. I think the longer pre-season goes and we're still looking bare, it is a little bit of a worry. No matter who you are, you're going to get concerned the longer it goes. You know, especially when you hear your manager saying we are light there and we are light there.
I like his honesty, to be fair.
I
like that.
And we just need them to be in there from the beginning so that they know what he wants from them.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why I'm getting impatient, because I want Iriola to have a pre-season where the players get it. All everyone did last year was tell me it was no pre-season why Isak wasn't performing well. So if pre-season is that important, then I need Iriola to have the players in that he has the time. So when is it, August the 17th or whatever is that first game of the season? Everybody is fully aware of what their role is and what they're trying to do, so that we can have as minimal mistake start to his tenure. Do you get what I mean? If we're buying players and the season's already started and it's like September the 1st when we're bringing a couple players through the door, then they're going to be like a month behind. And then, you know what I mean? Like, so I just want him to get the players in now that he wants to make sure that they get a good preseason. He understands them. They know what their roles are. And like you said, I don't want Minter, but just use him as an example. If Iraola gets a month preseason with him to teach him what it is, maybe it would work. And maybe we will all have egg on our face thinking, oh, we all laughed at this guy, but look, he gets it. He knows. And that, you know what I mean? But what if we buy Minter on September the 1st, on the final day of the window, and then he's already behind, and then it's going to make him look even worse, and we're all going to be like, I can't believe we bought this guy. He's crap. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I just want Iraola to just have the players now to be able to get them up to speed. And he has a very specific way of playing. He's like Pep, but like a B-Tech version. Remember, it took a long time to know what Pep wanted from you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once you knew, then you would watch, then you will see them flourish. Iraola's like a B-Tech version of that. It's going to take a minute to get what he wants. So give him as much time as possible, man.
Yeah, I agree. Go on, Josh.
I think if the elite main targets for right wing aren't available, don't be surprised if you see a mix of Szoboszlai, Chiesa, and Josh Abe play right wing next season until A, that player is available, or B, Josh Abe is fully ready to step up and commit and be the out right winger from now on. I don't see us, like I said, I don't see us making stopgap sign-ins. I think, like you said, defense is probably the main priority. Obviously, he already said he wanted to buy a winger, but we know the club, they're not just going to buy someone for the sake of buying him. I think I don't know if I agree with you, Drift. I would buy Ismaila Sarr for 2 years. And then.
That's my guy.
And then he just left.
No, he's still at Palace. He's still there.
I saw Sarr was going to Saudi.
No, that's Malang Sarr.
Oh, is it Malang Sarr? Is that the Spurs midfielder?
No, that's the one who Chelsea signed like 4 years ago and never played for them.
You guys want Sarr to start for Liverpool or coming off the bench? What is it you're looking at?
I would take him. The way this right winger market is for us, I'll take him on the right wing, bro. I like Sarr, man. I always have. I think Ismail is a wicked.
Oh, Ismail Sarr from Palace. Yeah. Sorry.
He used to score against us every time.
Yeah, where it stopped him scoring against us, wasn't it?
But for me, Jed Spence got to be the first signing we make now.
Well, right back's interesting because he made a point of that today in his press conference, Iraola, about the right back situation, and they were asking him blatantly. And David Lynch spoke about this the other day on his channel when he was saying that what he's heard from Liverpool is that Liverpool are in the right back market. Now, he did make a point of, and I've said this already, I think you and me spoke about this, Drift, about the right back situation with, what's his name? Not Frimpong. Who's that right back?
Bradley,
Conor Bradley. I think, by the sounds of Iraola basically said today, Conor Bradley's our right back.
Oh,
he's our right back. Right, but he's still injured, so we're a bit light there. He never mentioned. I don't think someone correct me in the chat. I don't think he mentioned Frimpong as that fullback. He was bigging up Conor Bradley, right?
Oh, Frimpong's right wing.
Conor Bradley's the guy, man.
I like Conor Bradley. I think if Conor Bradley never had injury issues, I think Conor Bradley is an excellent right back.
Yeah,
I agree with that, but I don't trust him though. I mean,
that's the issue.
I'm sorry.
If he's not injured, he's better than Malo Gusto, and they're wanting like 85 million for him.
Yeah, I like Conor Bradley, and the way he was picking him up in what I was seeing, it was like, but he did say he's still injured, and that means we're light in that position, so that's C. So his right back a player we could be looking at, guys. I mean, who's that? I like Javari.
It's like Josh said, Jed Spence, versatile.
Jed Spence, because like I said. You have him, if you don't want to use Tsimikas, when Conor Bradley comes back, you rotate Spence with Kirkes and you rotate Spence with Bradley.
Whoa. Sky reporting that Jeff Bezos has asked to join Amit Bhatia as a consortium by Liverpool.
Who's that?
He owns Amazon.
If I get next day delivery on football,
he's got to go on Amazon, bro.
If I can get next day delivery on football, then
I'm not gonna lie though. I don't like the idea of a guy coming in who is just about business and don't actually care about football.
We'll be Chelsea.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want that, man. If you're buying a club, at least Amit likes football. I don't need a guy coming in who doesn't actually give a damn about football. Like, if I bought a baseball team as an example, I'm not. I'm
It's all. Hang on. It's all.
I'm not gonna care. I don't like baseball. I'm not gonna care.
Is this real? I'm watching
Apparently,
Sky.
everyone says it's all over Sky News.
No, it ain't. I'm watching Sky right in front of me. There's nothing.
Maybe it was on there.
Maybe online Sky. Maybe it's online Sky. Like the. Let me look at the website. Let me see what the Sky website.
Yeah, I'm having a look on Twitter now, but I can't see.
I mean, someone super chatted this. I mean, yeah, I've not seen anything.
Are we being hoodwinked here?
It was just a super that came through. A couple of other supers here. 2-year signing in Sar from Palace, says Tom. I know, apparently, according to reports, and again, always take this shit with a pinch of salt, Liverpool have been looking at Sar and they've been looking at Neto from Chelsea.
Neto?
I would take Neto before I would take, what's his name, Minter.
Let's get Rooney from Barca on the right. Is he a young lad at Barca?
Yeah, Swedish, but he had a weird year last year. Like he didn't play loads and didn't have a huge impact. That's more of a risk for me than Ryan.
Oh, this is interesting. Chelsea are going for Stones.
Chelsea are going for everyone, man. Chelsea just had a bid rejected for Alex Scott.
Yeah.
Chelsea are a selling club. Go for Esteval. Did anyone take Savinho from Man City?
No.
On that right hand side.
He's brain dead.
Apparently they want like 70 mil for him, Jay. I wouldn't pay that.
Brain dead. It's hilarious.
he might be.
In football terms, he's brain dead.
Right, they got Liverpool stuff on the screen now. What's this about? What are they saying? Anyone can hear it?
Oh, what you mean on the Sky Sports News?
Yeah,
I'm
look,
on the website.
Let's just talk about
they got the Amit guy up.
Yeah, that's it. It's the same thing they've been reporting the whole time. I don't see no Amazon or anything like that on there.
That Morgan Rogers is official.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You see him and Alonso together, innit? When he's signing the contract and that.
Yeah, I don't rate Morgan Rogers like that, so I'm all right with it.
No, I do, but
the money.
I've been saying it. He's going to play left wing. I've said this for time. Everyone looking at Morgan Rogers plays a winger.
Jay, he'll play 2-10s. It'll be Palmer and Rogers behind Pedro.
I don't think that works. I think they get defensively smashed if he does that.
I don't know, man. They're all good players.
Because you got Palestra and who's their left back now? Kukureya's gone.
That Dutch one, isn't it?
I think they bought someone.
Their best left back left. It's just mad, you know.
It's what is it? It's not Maatsen, is it? Because Maatsen's at Villa.
Mark Keenan and Sky.
What was the one they got from Ajax? They're still there, Josh.
Oh, yeah. No, Bezos News is true on Sky News website.
Damn.
Sky News, guys.
Oh my God! You know how many Amazon Prime ads we're going to get now on NFC TV Go?
Hey, do you know what? You better give every Liverpool fan a discount on their Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Give us that.
You know what? Again, an unbelievable businessman, but he doesn't care about football.
Can we sign players with next day delivery?
Same day delivery, Josh. We need them in the door now, mate.
Yeah. If you order before 10 a.m, you get them same day, don't you?
Yeah.
Depending on what the goods are, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I'm disappointed. The other day, they've got these see-through bags that look like bin bags, but they're see-through. And if the box breaks, I'm guessing that's what the bags are for. And he left it on my front porch. But the way, however, it had broken, 2 of the tins were like leaking. So there was like Coke all over the like box and like on side. And I come out my yard, I was like, what the fuck kind of shoddy ass? Like if I was a delivery guy, I wouldn't have the nerve to leave that. Just wet product on the doorstep. Like, what the fuck? And lucky I ain't a Karen because I can't be asked to complain.
Here it is on Sky News, people. Consortium called Amazon tycoon Bezos to buy a stake in the football club. The business of a fortune estimated at 257 billion has approached about joining Amit Bhatia's deal to buy a stake in the Anfield Club. Sky learns. Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder, has been approached to join a consortium which is in talks to buy a stake in Liverpool Football Club.
Isn't Bezos the second richest man in the world?
Well,
Musk, yeah.
only according to Forbes, but Forbes don't. There's Saudi princes.
Saudis,
what 100 times what Bezos is worth, but they don't get audited. So
no one
knows how much they're worth.
They say Elon Musk is the richest man, isn't it? That's what they say.
Yeah, the trillionaires, man.
It's,
and the thing is,
not anymore. He lost in the stock market the other day, Jay. So he's not a trillionaire anymore.
Yeah,
he's still like by far the richest man in the world. You know, it's crazy.
You know where they say Bezos is worth 256 billion? That's obviously in his what Amazon is worth, probably, ain't it?
Yeah.
You know, there's Saudi princes out there who have that in their wallet. You know what I mean?
You know how much £1 trillion actually is? Like, you could buy every sports team in the world, and it's like 1% of your income.
Isn't it 1,000 billion?
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah,
I think $1 trillion is 1,000 billion, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
mad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, if Bezos is coming in on this, this isn't just a minority stake. They're definitely going to buy the whole club.
Buy the whole club eventually.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, it's here from Mark Keenan on Sky says exclusive. The Amazon founder and world's fourth richest man, Jeff Bezos, has been approached to join the consortium led by Amit Bhatia, which is primarily in talks to acquire a minority stake in Liverpool.
I don't like consortiums, man.
This has come from FSG. It says from FSG. So FSG, this has come from FSG. This has come from FSG.
So they said
these guys are not buying a stake in Liverpool, just not you to do anything. They want power. So don't know if it's a good thing or not.
Bezos was
it could be great, or it could be the beginning of the end.
They said he was fourth richest man in the world. So who's top three? Drift, Matt, and Cal.
It kind of shows you how quick things can change, because
Bill
about
Gates
5 years ago, he was like head and shoulders the richest man in the world.
I think it's Elon Musk and Bill Gates, 1 and 2.
SpaceX.
I'm sure Bezos is richer than Gates, you know. Jay.
Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look. 10 richest men in the world. We're just changing subjects.
SpaceX. I think SpaceX alone is worth more than.
So Elon Musk is worth, apparently he's number one, $839 billion.
Scumbag.
Larry Page, who owns Google, I believe, he's worth 257 billion. Sergey Brin, who also owns Google, is worth 237 billion. Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon, 224. Mark Zuckerberg, 222 million. Larry Ellison, 190 million. Richard Arnold and family, who own something in France, I'm not sure, 171 billion. Oh my God, William Buffett, who I believe, didn't he own an American football team or something? Yeah, Bill Gates ain't even on this list. That's mad.
You know how crazy it is? The gap between
he's got problems, isn't he? Now
the gap between first and second is 600 billion.
Yeah,
I'll tell you. Then go and get a Saudi prince and see how much they're worth. You know? Can't touch them, man. Who's the guy who does all the boxing there? King Turkey Ali Sheikh. I bet Turkey Ali Sheikh is worth more than everyone on that top 10.
I don't know. I don't even know.
He literally sits on oil. The man
I'll be honest with you. Maybe I'm just saying this because I don't have money and I'm trying to live in like this idealistic world. But if I had £1 trillion, there's no way I could live with myself that I'm not helping people.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I couldn't
I think they do that. I think they do that, Drift. I think they do that.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I think they do.
No, I think most of them do.
You have to
get some
charity.
proper
You have to.
scumbags.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I you know what? I would flaunt it against my bullies. You know what I mean? I'd actually pay someone to bully them 24 hours a day.
I'd
buy the
mafia. There's one person I'd buy their house and kick them out of it.
Do you know what?
The person who bullied you?
Just not a person who bullied me, but there's one person. And I hope they're watching. Piece of shit. I'd buy their house and I'd kick them out of it.
Wow, this has got personal real quick. Jeez.
No, do you know it'd be more messed up, Josh, if you bought the land that the house was on, so they couldn't get money for the.
Do you know who did that? Do you know who did that?
Who?
Right, is it the bloke who owned McDonald's? That's what he did. Has anyone seen the McDonald's film with Michael Keaton?
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
So when he went into business with the actual two brothers who owned
the McDonald's
in California,
Yeah.
what he did is he bought land and he owned the land that the McDonald's were built on. So no one could do anything about it. So he built a new McDonald's right in front of the original McDonald's that he couldn't buy.
That was a sick film.
Yeah. That's a really good film.
I like
it.
It's
a good film. But he bought the land, didn't he? He bought all the land. So it became, it was more. So he is actually a property developer instead of a restaurateur sort of thing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if I had £1 trillion, I would buy Chelsea and make sure Enzo Fernandez never touched a football pitch again.
Yeah.
He's a scumbag. He's a proper scumbag.
He's a prick. He's a prick. I wouldn't.
But yeah, I don't know when you're wrapping up the show, Jay. But I'm gonna fall asleep on camera, so I'm gonna jump.
Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up there, man. We're gonna wrap it up there. Well, good discussions, man. It was a good chat. Again, look, news breaking all the time with Liverpool about different things. It's ownership stuff. It's minority stake stuff. Who's got? Does anything happen? It wouldn't surprise me in a year's time. We're still sitting there in FSG owning all the club. You know, it wouldn't shock me. Transfers that we've heard the manager today, very talking about, you know, maybe needing a right back, needing wingers. You know, we're lighting them in them areas, and he don't want to sell players, which I like the sound of because I think there's good players at our football club. We should just let go to make a few quid. I think that's wrong. You know, Harvey Elliott's a good footballer. Curtis Jones is a good footballer. These players can do a job next season. Give them a chance. But yeah, I'll see how it goes for the rest of the week, guys, and see any news that comes up. If it does, it'll break on my channel, break on Coppish, it'll break on Fozzie's, it'll break on Josh's. And make sure you go and subscribe to everyone if you've not done so already. Big up the chat. Much love, everyone. Thank you very much. And if I'm not back tomorrow, see you Thursday for Vibes. Big up, guys. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Big up.